Many of the neighboring farms, including mine, didn't plant about half of our land over the last few years. 2022 was the driest year in this area on record. It was a disaster zone. The water that irrigates our farms comes from the river. The water moves along open canals to our farms across a porous volcanic landscape.
The irrigation districts are stuck with wildly inefficient systems that were built over 100 years ago. Due to their design, it's estimated that up to 50% of all irrigation water is lost before it ever makes it to the farm. We could do better, and we have a plan. By replacing leaky open canals with closed pipes, irrigation districts can modernize their systems to help farmers do much more with much less. Water saved from seepage below and evaporation above is desperately needed for farmers, but also for fish and other local wildlife that depend on the water in the rivers and creeks.
As a third-generation farmer, I take great pride in providing food and flowers for communities throughout the world. We've updated our irrigation system to a pivot and drip lines and feel like we've done about all we can do. It is scary to even wonder if this farm will make it if we don't pipe the canals.
Taking this challenge head-on, irrigation districts and partners have come together to develop a plan and invest in irrigation upgrades throughout our region. The amount of water that is saved through Central Oregon Irrigation District piping and other conservation measures is shared with North Unit Irrigation District in Jefferson County and other junior water right holders to ensure that farmers have the water they need, even in the dry years. It's a win for farmers, a win for the environment, and our rivers.
After COID finished the Pilot Butte Canal piping, I was able to convert my irrigation to a pressurized system that does not require a pump. As a result, I've already conserved water on my property and saved on our energy bills.
The water infrastructure modernization efforts have already proven themselves. Farms like Smith Rock Ranch have already seen increased water reliability, operational efficiencies, and pressurized water opportunities. This is just the beginning. Once the entire Pilot Butte Canal is piped, these opportunities will extend throughout the district.
As the irrigation districts pipe further upstream and more farmers participate in conservation efforts, the amount of water for our farms and our wildlife will only increase.
No one knows what the future of water will be, but everyone can agree that the days of plentiful, easy access to water are over. Droughts that used to be the worst-case scenario are increasingly becoming the new normal. To maintain our food supplies and country way of life, it will be key for irrigation districts, their patrons, our elected officials, and our communities to come together and do everything they could do to improve drought resistance, increase irrigation efficiency, and mitigate water loss.
This gives me hope as I believe our community will come together to get water back to our farms and the rivers.
To learn more, visit our conservation partner at DeschutesRiver.org.